I call this day a great Thursday. Each week when it's Thursday, I know that the weekend is beckoning, of course. I know that when it's Friday also, Monday is just around the corner. The good thing though is that I always like the discussions we have on the relationship segment on Friday. So we have Dear AM is a segment we have decided or designed through the instrumentality of a great producer, Derek Ekosam. And Dear AM focuses on relationships, our experiences in those relationships. Could be marriage, courtship, or cohabitative relationship, etc. But what it means is if you have those experiences, you always would need to send stories to us. Stories either you have experienced yourself, or you know somebody close to you who has experienced it, or you have also lived through it. Let us know. And it's always through the platform that we have, info@myjoyonline.com. It's very easy. The good thing is that when you send it, even though you use your real name and the location that you're sending that message from, we, because of our ethics and editorial policy, will change the name for you, and then also your location. Well, coincidentally, if somebody is called Kwame and lives in Cape Coast, for example, and the story seems to relate to Kwame's story in Cape Coast, well, we have to say we apologize for that, because very often the stories are all the same and they. So make sure that you send those stories, and tomorrow, which is Friday, incidentally also a holiday, when you're relaxed at home, we will bring to you one of those instrumental relationship stories on DIAM. But today, let's get going. Well, we have to get a lot of things on the right, on the quiet. And we know that had been a promise by the Nana-led administration that they'll build the National Cathedral. And initially, we were also told that that will be coming by way of funding from various sources, not government at all, nor the state. Subsequently, we've had some demolitions that have taken place so far. But in the recent budget, that is the budget for the next financial year and the appropriation, there was an announcement by the finance minister that, at least if I remember, some figure has been devoted for the initial start of the National Cathedral. And it's got a lot of tongues wagging. So this is what we decided to do. We decided to have an interaction with the Secretary of the Board of Trustees of the National Cathedral, the Reverend. And we're talking about the Reverend Victor Kusibwating. And so we'll open the phone lines also as we have that interaction with him, to allow you as an ordinary viewer, the ordinary voter, the ordinary Ghanaian, to also ask those critical questions that have been plaguing your mind on that recent announcement by the finance minister, and subsequently what you think about that commitment by government. The president had been touring Greater Accra, but before he did all that, we also had waged a campaign. We called it Fix Lekman Now, and it was just a road just in front of the Lekman Hospital, 7.5 kilometer stretch, and subsequently got the road minister and his attention on the road. Somebody, a contractor, was put on that road. But we do understand the president paid a visit to inspect work on that road as part of his Greater Accra regional tour. It was a great delight for the resident as well. But we also do understand one side of the 7.5 kilometer Lekma Road will be open to traffic by the close of the month. We're talking December. And that entire stretch should be completed in the next 18 months. So today on the show, we will go and gauge the mood of residents on the way work is being done, whether they're satisfied at all, but whether they appreciate the work that is also being done steadily. So please make sure you stick and stay. It promises to be exciting. We'll also bring you an interaction, because it is an 18-kilometer obstacle race course that takes place 2 to 3 times a year, established in 2017. Okay, so the focus of these events is fun whilst exercising, becoming a better you. So today on the show, we'll tell you about the end of year event and party known as Ascent by the Night. Did you understand that? Well, I did. So for better understanding, please make sure you stay with us. We'll bring you Ascent by the Night. So make sure that you stay with us. Yeah, great exercising, aerobics, etc. Everything taking place in the night, 7th of December. 5 p.m. Teshi Military Range. Wow. Great one. Please do know, as we do every day, we'll wrap up, we show you some great entertainment. It's always brought to you by Awake Purified Water on the segment AM Showbiz, and Becky will be right here. And you would also know by now that Tottenham, headed by, as coach, Jose Mourinho, visited the grounds of Manchester United. They lost 2-1. I was watching the match, I was saying, oh, Jose. But don't worry. Life goes on. So we'll bring you the latest highlight of sports, and then we'll tell you all you need to know from the latest stories that have been posted or printed in the dailies of the newspapers. So we'll begin with the motivation from the morning man. He's back. And then Mama Vio Sabwaji also will be joining us. We do the newspapers. Stay with us. Thank you for watching.